So, welcome to a brand new week in my quest of completing the bingo card. We are still in the silver round, the 500 piece count to 999 pieces. Today is Thursday, the 19th. Yesterday, I didn't puzzle at all. My friend had a birthday, so I stopped at her for cake and I just took the evening off. So, for today, and it took me a while to decide which square to do next. And it shouldn't be difficult because there's only 7 squares left and it doesn't really matter which one I do. They all need to be done in the end. But yeah, I eventually decided on this small puzzle. And the square I'm going to use this one for is for the unusual piece count. So there is a square for an unusual piece count. So that is anything that is not usual. So I think that 582 pieces are quite unusual. So yeah, let's do this one. So this is probably the only 500 piece or one of the only 500 piece puzzles I've got in my collection that I did not buy specifically with the Puzzle Olympics in mind. So it was just a beautiful puzzle for me. It was a round puzzle which was unique at the stage when I bought it, and it did come in handy. I think it will be the second time around that I'm be using it for the Olympics. I absolutely love this image and glad I could use it once again. End of day 19 with 2 hours 28 minutes on the clock. And just look how beautiful this is. All the kitties, all the teddy bears, everything I absolutely love. I love the style of image. I love this puzzle so much. So I'll see you guys again tomorrow after I get back to work, and there's only 6 puzzles left. So I'm back for another day of puzzling. Today is Friday the 20th, and yes, you guessed it, we are still in the silver round. So the puzzle I'm going to assemble today is this one by Art Puzzle, and I chose the square indoors for this one, and I'm quite happy with the fact that both the indoor and the outdoor squares now has puppies in it. So let's do this and see how far I get. The very first time I saw this puzzle for sale, I didn't buy it because at that stage I had no interest in 500 piece puzzles. And since I started the Puzzle Olympics, I always wished I could get my hands on this puzzle. And luckily, it came past me a second time and I grabbed it. There's another one by the same brand with an orange cat. I think it was 260 pieces. I let it go the first time because, as you know, I don't do small piece counts, but now I wish I could get my hands on it. In general, I absolutely love this image, and I would give anything to have this in a 1,000 or 1,500 piece puzzle. So that was a nice quick one. Hour 51 minutes on the clock, and just look at that. Isn't this pretty? I absolutely love all these pups, and glad I could do this for the indoor square. So, guys, it is just after 5 in the afternoon, but I am going to call it a day. So, I will proceed with the next puzzle tomorrow morning, bright and early. So, today is Saturday, the 21st of June. I've got an early start this morning, so the puzzle I chose for today is this one by Castelland, the Clustered Attic. And the square I chose for this one is the vintage square. And the reason why, well, you will see in the close-up of this puzzle, there's so many vintage items in this. I thought it was perfect. The suitcases, the hats, the toys, there are sport equipment, all from a different era, some furniture. So I'm very excited to do this one. So let me start with it. So this puzzle, even though I bought it more or less specifically with the Puzzle Olympics in mind, this is one of those that I might have actually bought in any case because of the artist. The artist is Steve Crisp, and he is also one of my favorite artists. I absolutely love his illustrations. So, even though normally I don't usually do 500 pieces, this is one I would definitely make an exception for. So, again, very, very glad that I could actually use it for the Summer Puzzle Olympics. So, 1 hour, 30 minutes on the clock, and just look at this beautiful image. I love everything about it. So for the rest of the day, my sister is on her way, so we are going to work on that 3,000 piece puzzle. And depending on what time she leaves, I might see you again today, either tomorrow morning. So guys, my sister came around and together we worked on that 3,000 piece puzzle. And I must say, I'm very happy with the progress we made. Um, you will see in the end there, we really don't have much left. And I believe we can do it in one more full day of puzzling. And then I just want to point out, for those of you that are interested, that two stacks of puzzles there in the right hand corner on the couch there, that is my puzzles I plan to do for July. So keep your fingers crossed that I will get through all of those, because that is a whole lot of puzzles for 1 month to assemble. And then I just want again to say thank you to my teammates that took time out of their busy weekends with their kids and helped me assemble the 3,000 piece puzzle. Alone, I would not have been able to do it. And I am glad as a team we could tackle the 3,000 piece as well. So it's Sunday, the 22nd of June, and I'm so excited. There's 4 squares left on the bingo card. So the last one with a specific topic is the musical square. And the puzzle that I chose for that one is this one called Woodstock, or RGS. So it is a musical concert, and I thought that would be perfect. So without further delay, let's do this. So this is another puzzle that I more or less bought specifically for the June round of the Puzzle Olympics. I could have used the Doyens of Music for the musical square, but then I didn't have anything with famous people in a lower piece count. And between famous people and musical, what I looked for, this one was the one that came up, and I couldn't find a small piece count with somebody famous. So I used the Doyens of Music for the famous person, and this one ended up being used for the musical square. And I absolutely love everything about this. You guys know I love a cartoon image, and this one has got so many funny things to discover. So I thoroughly enjoyed this one. So there's another nice quick one. And just look at how detailed this is. I wish I could point out everything I discovered that I enjoyed, but some of this is not totally age appropriate for younger viewers that might be there. But let me tell you, I had fun with this puzzle. Another welcome addition to my collection. So I've got 3 squares remaining, 2 of which is puzzler's choice, meaning I can do any puzzle in that squares as long as it's in the piece count 500 to 999. And then there's a square for Seiko or Buffalo. Now, as you guys know, I don't have access to those brands, and the only ones that I do have in my collection is both 1,000 piece puzzles. So I took it up with the organizers and I asked them, since I'm in South Africa and I believe most other people not from the USA that participate in the Olympics will have the same problem, we don't have access to these brands. So what do I do? So they informed me that the idea behind the Seiko Buffalo Square is that that is the budget puzzles from the USA. They are available like everywhere, and they are affordable. So the instruction was I can use something similar from my country. So for me, the budget friendly available puzzle is RGS, and I've chosen this one. It is one of a two pack. I believe, sorry, that will be the 500 piece puzzle. So the box has got a 1,500 piece puzzle in as well as the 500 piece. So for this one, I am going to do the 500 piece puzzle because that is my budget friendly available puzzle in my country. So this box set is new to my collection. I bought it now in June and not necessarily for the Puzzle Olympics, as I've got other 500 piece RGS puzzles that I could have used for this round. But since it came in and since I bought it, I decided why not this one? Otherwise, I would have to wait at least 6 months to a year before I will be able to use it for this Puzzle Olympics, either winter or summer. So, cute little image, and I'm very excited to do this one. 2 hours, 20 minutes on the clock. So, this is definitely one of the more challenging ones, but very, very worth it. It is such a beautiful image. I love it. And it was actually not as difficult as I expected. I kind of expected this to be closer to the 4 or 5 hour mark. But guys, I am going to call it a day. It's quite early on a Sunday, but I'm going to take a break and I will see you tomorrow after I get back from work. So guys, we made it till Monday, the 23rd of June. I've got two squares on the bingo card open and both of them is puzzler's choice. So I can assemble any 500 piece puzzle or up until 999 piece puzzles for that two squares. So really, it doesn't matter if I pick the top one or the bottom one, or if I do the one puzzle or the other. Both of them have to be done. And yeah, we are still in the silver round. So for today's square, I think let's do the top one. I am going to assemble this one. It's a Gallison called Flowers, and beautiful, beautiful puzzle. It will be my second time assembling it, although I didn't take photos or videos or anything for the first time. It's just a quick evening assemble just to see what everything is all about. But it is also my first Gallison in my collection. So I was very excited about this one. And so let's do this. So for this puzzle, it can be debated whether I purchased it specifically for the Puzzle Olympics or if I bought it because it is a Gallison. So this year, my mission is to complete as many new to me brands as possible. I did not have a Gallison in my collection. So firstly, when I saw Gallison, I definitely purchased it um, for the brand because I haven't done one before and I knew I wanted to test it out and try it and see how it is. And then it was definitely in my favor that it was a 500 piece because then I knew it will also serve a double purpose in the sense that I can use it for the Puzzle Olympics, whether it be Summer Puzzle Olympics or Winter Puzzle Olympics. And I'm again glad I can use this one for the June round of the Summer Puzzle Olympics. 1 hour, 53 minutes on the clock, and another absolutely beautiful puzzle, taking into consideration that this is a photo image, which I am usually not a fan of, but this one is absolutely gorgeous. And let me tell you, I swear I could smell these flowers while I assembled this puzzle. So, guys, I will see you tomorrow for the final puzzle on the bingo card. Guys, it is the 24th of June. It is Tuesday, and I finally reached the point where I can assemble the last puzzle for the June bingo card. So I'm so very excited and thankful that I managed to reach this point. So the puzzle I chose for the remaining Puzzler's Choice Square is this 500 piece puzzle from Anatolian, and let's do this. So this puzzle you've also seen in a very recent haul, and when I got it, I was like definitely my eye on the Puzzle Olympics, whether it be the Summer Puzzle Olympics or the Winter Puzzle Olympics, and I think it's very fitting the whole scene being at a pond, and there's definitely some flowers there. This looks summery to me. So again, very glad that I could do this puzzle for the Summer Puzzle Olympics and that this one actually had a square where it could fit in. So the last 2 hours and 21 minutes for this round. And just look at that. Isn't that a beautiful puzzle? I absolutely love the artwork. And let me tell you, that tree, definitely the most difficult part of this puzzle. Guys, I completed my bingo card and I'm so excited. This was lots of fun. I really enjoyed it. And then I just want to give a shout out to June, who also completed her card. And I'm very excited to know that I'm not the only one who is going to attempt the July bingo card, because it seems that June will also be assembling puzzles for the July bingo card. So that one will be a bit more challenging as it's only 1,000 piece puzzles and up. And that means that it is more or less a puzzle a day. So some serious puzzling ahead for me. But for this week, the remaining of the week, we are going to try and finish up that 3,000 piece puzzle before July starts. So my sister is coming over on Saturday. Whatever we can't finish on Saturday, I will probably finish up on Sunday. And then Tuesday, the new round starts. I will be back with you guys on Wednesday, hopefully with the final image of the 3,000 piece puzzle, the first 1,000 piece puzzle, and maybe some stats. So I would just like to say once again, thank you all for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And take care. I'll see you in the next one.